Yes. Suffering that you have in your life can be for things in a previous life, but quite frankly, most of us make so many sins. I wouldn't necessarily bet so much on our previous life. We make plenty in this life. We make plenty in this life to earn what we're getting now, and probably much worse. But yes, it is very very possible, and likely that part of our suffering is because of things that we did in our previous life. For example, if a people that have a different sufferings, if you go to the Arizal, Shari Gilgulim, he talks about different people that have different things that happen to them. It's because of specific things that happened. For example, a person that has a family member murdered or something like that, it's usually because they murdered somebody in their previous life. Or if they have somebody die in a different ways, because so it's midah keneged midah, measure for measure. Sometimes Hashem pays in this world, reward and punishment. Sometimes Hashem pays in the next one. But the point is that yes, everything has a connection to your neshama from its beginning. Sometimes there's a certain suffering that you're getting that's not even for anything you did even in the previous carnation, but rather because you were part of the original sin of Adam v'Chava. You were part of that original neshama that sinned against Hashem. Part of your suffering is because of that also. Fix it.
Turmoil yourself or obsess over it to where it makes it worth not being able to connect the dot?
There's no way you can connect the dot. You can assume certain things, but usually those assumptions are based on things that are obvious. Focus on the things that are obvious to you. Meaning, you know if you violate Shabbat or not. You know if you waste seed or not. You know if you don't eat kosher or not. You know if you waste time instead of learning Torah or not. You know the obvious things. Focus on the obvious things, not on the things that are not so obvious. And quite frankly, for this entire generation, I don't really think many people have so many things that are hidden. Most of us know exactly what sins we're making, and we can write a whole book about them. That's a reality. So the more a person learns about character traits, midot, and things of that nature, the more they realize that they are sinning, they have to improve themselves, and they have a lot to work on. And if they have any suffering, then that's the reason.